What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another read and review. This time we're kicking off the solo event, the end event. I don't know what we're going to call this one, but I believe it's still considered an event. I guess the Summer of Symbiotes was something. And I'm sorry if you haven't read the Extreme Venomverse, but this is the death of the Venomverse. Basically, this is number one, and I'll be going through, and I believe that there's five of them, so this will be its own video on the channel. Maybe I'll try to wrap up really quickly of what the Extreme Venomverse was. Basically, there's Venoms that we're assembling in each different type of universe because there is Carnage that is going to try to stop and kill every single Venom symbiote across the multiverse. So, with that knowledge, is basically the sum of the event. There's many different types of Venoms out there, and that's kind of what made that event cool. But there was 5 issues of it, and now that you're caught up with that, that was basically it. So now this is the death. This is, I guess, the climactic part of the event. So here we go. Obviously, as always, this is a read and review video where I will read the comic for you, then give you a little bit of review at the end with little quips here and there. And then, if you guys would ever do me the chance, could you please subscribe, like, and comment below? Thank you very much. So here we go. So we start out and we see in a prison cell, we see Eddie Brock working out with another cellmate and basically saying, well, I'm serving 11 counts of murder. What's number 12 as he's doing push ups? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we see the Venom symbiote just come over his body through the window of the bars from the cell, and we see Carnage behind him. And basically, he guts him like a fish. And the guy, his cellmate, is, what is this? He says, alive. Not hardly. You were never meant to see another day. Not ever. He says, who are you? You'll find out soon enough, but not from me. And Venom's to kill. So that's kind of where we pop into this. And the little summary I could give you is that the Carnage symbiote has found all new calling to kill all Venoms. Its rampage started by consuming the powers of other villains in the Marvel Universe. Now it has set its sights on taking down Venom, Eddie Brock, the King in Black, to start riding the multiverse of all, or ridding the multiverse of all and any Venoms. So basically, he could take on other Marvel characters' abilities, and that's what he's going to use to try to kill off all the Venoms across the multiverse. So, as we see, we cut to Earth 1051. It's Agent Venom and Wayne. Basically, she's going through this forest-like feature as she's talking. She stumbles upon what's actually a raccoon Venom symbiote. And basically behind her is another Venom. And he asks, obviously that, there's infinite universes, means infinite possibilities, infinite Venoms. Infinite. I don't like that. It makes us sound so damn expendable. And basically, this is a raccoon version of the Venom symbiote that they find dead in the forest. Meanwhile, we cut to another universe where we see Carnage going at what's essentially a Wolverine Venom. It's a lady Wolverine Venom. Basically, they jump to that dimension. So basically, Agent Venom is hopping around universe or multiverses, not universes, and she's got the power to do so. She's got kind of building a little team. So she jumps to the universe and then basically maybe for the first, and then says, "That's it. Yes, fight Wolverine, the Wolverine symbiote. To be honest, you have nothing to offer me but a challenge, right?" And basically he's training taking on these powers. So, with that being said, obviously the Carnage symbiote is battling, this certain Wolverine, he kills the Wolverine. Then you see an Ant-Man symbiote. So these are the different powers of the universe, or the Marvel characters in the universe that have the symbiote across these multiverses. It's a really out there subject for sure, and it's kind of weird to try to explain it. But with each one of these, a Venom symbiote exists onto a different Marvel character, such as Wolverine, such as Ant-Man. So we see Ant-Man flying on a wasp, right? But it's an Ant-Man symbiote, like an Ant-Man Venom symbiote. Basically, Venom crushes him, or not Venom, Carnage crushes him, takes his power as well. And just after, so basically, this is led to believe that just after these certain Venoms die, Agent Venom and Virus, aka Earth 1051, are just getting there right behind them. So these time jumps, they're just missing Carnage, right? And they keep finding the decay. Like they in this one, they find the Ant-Man symbiote. It's a tiny skeleton that they pick up. Still, it's like, oh, he's taking on the power of this, right? And becoming this new monster. So finally, we put onto another one, and this one is where we see um, Mania. I want to say is the proper name. And as they're like slinging around with the Venom symbiote, it looks almost like a spiked hybrid version of Venom and like a Spider-Man. It's a really cool looking character. But anyway, Carnage is hunting her. I want to say it's her, right? Mania. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Correct me in the comments. Um, and I'm telling you, the art in this comic's incredible. But going back and forth, they have this huge fight, and unfortunately, Agent Venom and Virus are just in too little time to save Mania. However, though, we see um, that there's a team that is assembled here. So as we see that there's another team that has been assembled here to take out Carnage, and it is Agent Spider-Man of Earth 1051, Agent Deadpool, and Agent Hawkeye, all of the same Earth, right? And as they're battling Carnage, there you see that the team of Agent Venom and Virus just get there, right? So they kind of explain why they're just as getting a step ahead. And in this verse, right, we see like this kind of like satanic looking Carnage, right? I mean, it looks like a straight up demon with fire, the pentagram inscribed in his chest, and can open his chest. It's like it's a really crazy look here. And basically, Mania, they couldn't save her, right? However, though, they bring everyone together in this team and try to like plan out the next way to get to the next person. In this one, we see all different types of Venoms from I mean all of them, right? Like just you name it, from everyone from the universe that we've seen that got grabbed. And basically they're trying to plan an attack of how to stop Carnage, right? Before Carnage gets to him. And we see Carnage run into Electro. And in this, right, we see like the Thunderbolt, and again Carnage keeps overthrowing him, right? And then we see that the introduction to the Symbiote 6 is where we leave off on this book. And in the Symbiote 6, right, I don't think we actually got a preview in the Venomverse. I'm not too sure that they were actually made an appearance in the Venomverse, but basically it's their version of the Sinister 6, but it's just all of them as the Venom symbiote. So, kind of a cool idea, but that's where we leave off, so we're going to see them in the next book. Again, as an event goes, this one is I barely am calling it an event anymore. I know the Summer of Symbiotes was, on the Marvel timeline. However, it's the Extreme Venomverse. I feel like it started getting tired around book 3. Like, okay, yeah, we know that it's kind of cool seeing them, but it's like, okay, there needs to be 5 books of this. Like, probably not. Did I read them all? Yeah. Did I make videos on them? No. But at least I figured I'd do this because this would be more of a conjoined like story. So sorry if I jumped around, said any names wrong. Feel free to blast me in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and yeah, do me a favor and so like and subscribe for more. Till later.